Hey
everybody.
YouTube. How was YouTube today?
All right, where do I go?
For this week? You go down to the bottom. Okay, and now click on yes, and then go live over on the bottom left. And now you get Facebook into the mix. Hello, Facebook.
Maybe.
Come out, Facebook.
It's thinking about it. It's talking. Oh, hey, look, there it goes. Okay, then we go back down to the bottom and we go to here.
One of our phones should tell us that. Hey, everybody. Hopefully YouTube and Facebook.
Right.
Ready for another scintillating week of Tomorrow's Books Today.
And you're going to drop my...
And they all died. We had a pop malfunction.
My pops. He's dropping my pops on the floor.
Not the floor, the table. They're fine. They're solid. It is Thanos' fault. It was Thanos' fault. I didn't do it.
If you killed Vax'ildan before he actually dies on the show, spoilers, I will kill you.
He's got wings. Isn't he an angel already? What is he?
It's an avatar of the Raven Queen.
I don't, actually, and I'm very, very happy for it. You know what? As much as I dislike Pops, you want to know what I dislike almost as much?
No, you don't.
It's so annoying.
You don't listen to it all the way through. If you did, you would love it.
Maybe so. My phone isn't beat.
Does that mean we're not live?
I don't know.
We're just talking to the air.
We're just talking to nobody. My phone is telling me nothing about us. Hopefully we're live. We should be live. Everything says we're live. Go back to Facebook.
It all says we're live. We're all there.
I'll wipe my nose.
Don't do that. It says
live. So hopefully y'all are seeing us. Anyway, let's go back so we can see us. All right. So
we've waited enough. We've wasted enough time. Everybody has had a chance to join us. Hopefully,
we've got in Scout's Honor. Came out several weeks ago. We didn't get nearly all of our order. We only got a handful. They sold out immediately, like first day. So we got some more in last week, and we sold a bunch of those. Still have some, but from the writer David P. Poise. I'm not sure how to say his last name, so I apologize
if we mutilated your name.
His home store in California, the Comic Bug, sent us some signed copies. So we have some signed copies of Scout's Honor #1.
As they said, this guy scribbled on a couple of the books, and so maybe you could use them.
They're trying to get rid of them. So we've got some signed copies. If you want them, they're on the website. Feel free to grab them. Really good story. Again, I'll mention it. Post-apocalyptic. They find the Boy Scout manual, and that is what becomes their Bible.
I'm really excited to read that one. I haven't had a chance to read it yet.
Also, a bit of a flash from the past. We've got Crimson Flower. Came in last week, but I just found today this nifty trailer. So
we're going to try something new and see if this works. We have no idea if you will be able to hear anything.
Hopefully you can hear it.
This is our learning experience, and we're using
Hopefully that worked. And hey, my phone just told me we're live.
Fingers crossed.
Maybe that actually made it on the Facebook too.
And if we blew your speakers out, we apologize. We just realized that the volume is like hitting the red.
So things we'll learn and adjust for next
We're
week.
working on. Oh, you know what? We didn't turn this around. I said that.
So now to take care of her precious pops before they pop, you got this dude with wings.
Baxeldon! Dagger.
And you got this dude with an axe.
Grog. Having some grog.
And you got this dude who comes in here.
Okay, he's not my pop.
He comes in here and he says, boom with my gun, and boom with my gun, and they're dead. That's why they're laying there at his feet. Because Thanos beats all.
Okay, are you playing with your toys?
I'm playing with my toys. Can't you play with pops like action figures? No. Another reason why pops. So anyways, that's Thanos. He is an actual true bobblehead. He wiggles well.
He's the Thanos Punisher.
Yes, and he is. He's Thanos Punisher. Because even Punisher, Thanos is a Punisher fan. Oh, look, you can turn his body, not his head. Okay.
Don't screw him up. We already have one broken Thanos. Don't screw him up. We already.
Let me finish what I'm saying. Now he's possessed Thanos. Trying to make possessed Thanos.
No, you just screwed him up. Congratulations.
He's not. How is he screwed up? He still looks like badass Thanos. Bad blood Thanos. See, you got me cussing. Take your toy.
Don't
put him near your toys. All right.
He does not understand. I apologize. Okay, so I have to read you the back of this book because I just when I hope it's on there. When I read the summary of this book, when I checked it in, I was just laughing hysterically. And it is not. Oh, the summary. A giant. Oh God, I forgot what it said.
Fat lady?
No, it chases after giants and he's come to the end of the world and to take a break. 2020 is now over. That's why it's called 2020.
Alrighty. Well, thank God it is.
Yeah. I was laughing hysterically. Giants killing us. Agrasutko, meet her friends. From Oni Press. And it is number...
Sit down.
Somebody didn't bother to read the back before we put it down. Number 3.
All right, next up we have Savage Avengers. King of Black tie-in there with Deadpool and Conan.
It's number 17.
That's the main cover. And this is the gist, or gist, since it is a GI, it should be gist in American speak. Also with Cable Deadpool.
With who? That's not Cable.
Conan and Deadpool. Conan and Deadpool.
Even I know that's not Cable.
It's kind of hard one to
mix up. You don't want to uncover that.
Oh my gosh.
Put the cover back on.
Was that on the regular cover, the original book?
No.
Wow. Okay then. So we've got a value added. Let's put it that way.
Second printing of Batvark XXXXX.
Which originally said Batvark penis.
And the reason that I have the little blue sticky note down there at the bottom is, as much as I want to show it, because it is
it's art.
David's penis. 2 of them.
It's art.
It's art. It's statuary, and it's Michelangelo, which is, the best.
Careful on the word statuary. It's also statuary rape. This isn't statuary rape, but the phrase
that would be
is.
Statutory, not statuary.
Okay, you're right. Never mind. I've been doing it wrong all this time. The statues were.
Is that what happens when you rape by a statue?
The statues were hurt. Now I understand why. Okay.
Anyway,
mind.
It says this is just David's penis. Don't mess with David's penis. But that's what it is. It's hiding.
Put it down. We're going to very quickly for the adults. Kids, look away. Parents, make your kids look away. You have been warned. We are going to show you.
Okay.
But yes, you can own that too. We sold out of the first printing of Batvark penis, which is the name. I have to say the name of the book. I can't not say the name.
It's also it's a anatomically correct term. So.
Yeah, they didn't thankfully name it anything Mark Crass. Well, they could have. It's Dave Sim after all. So anyways, sold out of first prints right away. I don't think I got one. It's a parody, obviously. I keep looking over here, like for some reason I think the camera's here. It's a parody, obviously, of one of those videos. A parody, obviously. Oh, I made that go away. Oh shit, I didn't make it go away in this one. Oh.
Okay, I'm going back to the first one. We should be fine.
Did you go back?
I did.
Okay. It never happened.
Don't worry, he will put $1 in the tin.
Unlike radio stations, we don't have a dump button. When you listen to them live on their web stream, you hear what they say sometimes, and because the dump button doesn't cut that. So it's not like that was unique to me. Anyway,
he's been
so
fine.
Now the thing about ENIAC is gone. So we're dancing with chords.
Fella got his seatbelt on.
Okay.
Batman: The Adventure continues. Number 8.
Yes, Christmas is slightly over, but as much as I am not the hugest Christmas fan in the world, this is a really awesome Christmas cover by Mirka Andolfo.
Christmas is not over at our store.
Or at our house, for that matter.
That too.
So anyways, Mirka Andolfo, really awesome. The only thing that's missing is Santa Claus, but Batman's trying.
It's Harley and Ivy. I mean, what more could you want?
Yeah, by Mirka Andolfo. But anyway.
Well.
Hopefully that wasn't heard.
That was the variant cover.
And this is the variant cover. No, not the naked one. They didn't do a naked one.
Did you say who it was by?
It's by the artist.
It's by Ronnie Del Carmen. Ronnie Del Carmen did the variant for Batman: Adventure Continues. Next is Batman White Knight presents Harley Quinn.
Well, that was a mouthful.
Number 4.
Number 4. This is the main cover by Sean Murphy. And this is the variant cover by Matteo Scalera. Really good series. I'm got to get caught up, but I really enjoyed what I've read so far. And like I said, if you hadn't read the previous Batman White Knight stuff, you are fine. They do a really good job of giving you what you need to know. So don't feel like you can't read it because you missed out. But you should go back and get the rest because they are all good. Batman Black and White. Why am I talking again? Maybe that's why. Maybe I do need to receive books.
Because you're putting the books in.
Why can't you talk?
Because I can't see the books. I don't have a chance to read the back.
Maybe we need to switch. I don't want to be talking. I'm not supposed to be talking.
He argued with me back and forth that last week I was on that side and the computer was on that side, and that he didn't like it and he wanted to do this, and he still didn't read the back of the book, where this is Kamon. No, this is the Catwoman variant by Kamon Shirahama. They got out of order. Yes, this is by Jacques. And this is Doug Braithwaite. Braithwaite. So there's your Braithwaite cover.
Really nice covers on these.
That's your main cover by Jock.
Really nice.
And the Catwoman variant that we already showed you. So there you go.
And by the artist whose last name is Yoon. He draws some really nice. It's almost photorealistic.
Yellow polka dot bikini.
Well, as easy as it can be.
That she wore for the first time today.
But he does some really photorealistic isn't the right word because it's obviously not, but it's just so, I don't know.
It looks like she's wearing a little itty bitty yellow bikini.
And then from our friends at Scout, we got the rest of our January order for Scout. That includes the Black Cotton number 0 Ash Can preview. It takes place in a world where the Civil War went differently, and the folks in control aren't the folks who are in control in our time zone.
But you're going to tell me it took place in a world where up was down and down was up.
Well, it does sort of look like that, doesn't it? From Source Point Press, this doesn't work because I'm much better at being pithy. I have to do color commentary.
I can't stand it. You just can't stand it, can you?
I can't. It's really coming for walls to be doing, the main announcer and trying to do content. I can't do both. It's just not enough time. Then you would never talk. Why are you here?
I'm why am I here? I don't know why I'm here. I don't know anything about comics. Black Cup Heart by Source Point. Source. You don't know anything about comics either, apparently. Captain Marvel. Number 25. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Sit over there. Go to your chair. You've been banished from color commentary.
This is Captain Marvel.
And I'm back. See, that's the problem. How is it that the guy who's doing color commentary is center on the screen? It needs to be.
Because we had the computer over here.
Anyway, let's keep going.
He's so confused. Anyway, that's number 25. And there is the
Marvel versus Aliens.
Versus Alien variant cover.
Really nice one. Some of these have been amazing covers, and some of these have been phoned in, but this is a really nice one. But wait, there's more.
Cabal Stormbreakers variant, one per store. Is it Juan Cabal?
Juan Cabal. Well, I think it's
two N's.
Yeah,
so.
it's one
Cabal. I think it's a really nice cover. I really like it.
I do. Yes, it is.
Just floating out there in space with her hair just going.
She can't be out in space, or else she couldn't have fire. Well, I guess it's magical fire. It's.
Did you not watch her blow things up when she was flying around in space? I don't know why she had the stupid hat that made her hair stick out, but whatever.
If you could have a space mohawk, wouldn't you?
Claim a song of ire and vice. Number 2 of 4. I claim a song of ire and vice.
Yeah, it's an odd title from Source Point Press. Looks like that dude's gonna have a really bad day.
Ice and Fire, Clash of Kings, song of ice and. Anyway.
I think this has something to do with
it's like a parody
show that I didn't watch.
Parody, yeah.
Mark was watching that this morning when I called him.
Mark was what?
Was watching. Isn't that Game of Thrones?
No.
Yeah, Mark was watching that this morning when I called him.
Was he?
Yep. I was kind of surprised. I'm like, haven't you seen that already? Anyway.
Colonel
Excuse
Weird
us while we chat amongst ourselves. We haven't seen each other all day, so.
This is artist by Crook.
I haven't had my kiss yet.
No, we haven't.
Haven't even kissed. We were trying to get through this video quick enough. But anyways, from what?
Somebody's birthday's coming up. You want to get kissed for your birthday?
I would like that. Yes.
Sweet. You've never been kissed.
Pretty much, yeah. From Black Hammer, Jeff Lemire's Black Hammer, Colonel Weird Cosmonaut.
This is Conan the Barbarian, number 18.
And that was Conan the Barbarian.
Damned, cursed children, number 1.
I'm thinking this is a sequel to the Damned series, but I don't honestly know if it is or not. But that's a really awesome homage cover. I love that cover. That is fun. I'm trying not to buy books just for covers, but I really like that cover.
Okay, so is this not the main cover? There we go. I am liking this book. This is Daredevil, number 26.
King in Black tie-in, in case you didn't notice.
And
with She Daredevil, although that's not She Daredevil on the cover.
Just wait a minute.
I know.
Because Elektra also has a cover, and they go together.
They go together like Rama Lama Lama, ding ding dong, together.
Chang changity chang jabop.
Get to the end.
Yes, because I wanted to get you.
Trying to stop me from singing?
Yes. And then there's the Marvel versus Alien Daredevil. He's using his little sonar rod. Bing!
If I ever thought that I would have sung on video that people could actually see, I would have called.
That was by Raza.
Even joking singing. Raza. Rahzzah. They're really awesome, dude.
And then we have
Raza and Superlog do some of the best
Dead End Kids,
covers. The
Suburban Job.
This is a sequel to the Dead End Kids series from a couple of years ago. From Source Point, I believe.
Then we have another King in Black tie-in. This one is Deadpool, number 10. And I'm loving the shark.
Mm-hmm.
Deadpool shark, which
Yep.
It's right where the glare is.
And
There he is.
it's an homage cover to a rap album cover.
All right, next we have Department of Truth. The first cover is by Simmons.
Richard, the guy from the 80s who did fitness.
And then
Now he draws comic book covers.
the next one's by Danny and Von Villen.
Danny and Bonville.
Or maybe it's Danny Von Villen. The next one's by Lotte.
Lotte. That one's super awesome.
That's a really gorgeous cover. And the last one is by Terrell.
Yeah, they added the originally it only had the two covers, the first one and the that one, and then they added the Terrell and the Lotte, which that Lotte is just super hot.
And full disclosure, I read number 1. I liked it. I read number 2. Creeped me out a little bit. I want to read number 3 just because I am not willing to say, no, that's it. I will read number 3. Somebody I know recommended highly number 1 and said how great it was, and I had to read it, but never read number 2.
As any of you who come in here and have me recommend books to you know, and I always say this up front, I read the first issue, but I haven't had a chance to read anything else. Because that is typically how it goes. No matter how much I enjoy a book, I usually don't get a chance to read anything more than the first issue. If I get past issue 3, it is well, I said it in the title of the video, so it is a frickin' miracle. I don't get too many new things I have to read so I can talk about them. I don't get to read the things I like.
Dynamite, number 4 of this 5-issue miniseries, and this is a Perillo cover. And then we have the Robson Virgin, which is a 1 in 20, which is kind of fun.
I like that. Going off the box.
Then the Perillo Tint FOC is the 1 in 21, so that's kind of green. I don't know if you can really see it.
Yeah,
but maybe in the Virgin, you can see the green a little better. And it still looks kind of gray.
It looks really gray, but no, that is definitely green in real life.
It is green.
But yellowish light behind isn't helping. We need a new bulb for that if we can.
Dune House of Trays, number 4.
So what goes where? I've apparently been screwing it up.
That is stuff for people. That is ours.
I've been screwing it up. Go ahead. Continue your video. Ignore me.
Dune House of Trays.
She made me switch seats middle of the video.
I did not make you switch seats.
You all saw it.
This is by DeFelici. DeFelici?
You can't say you didn't.
I said it.
I need light. I need glasses. DeFelici would be my guess.
This one's by Del Mundo. I like that one. That one's kind of fun. What are you doing?
Trying to figure
Those are
out.
ours.
That's not.
No, that's a variant cover. All the variants. Anyway,
She
Edgar
only has
Allan
one box over here.
Poe's Snifter of
5.
Blood. It's from Ahoy Comics, and
I
it's
don't want
number
to do this
4.
side anymore. I don't like this side. It's not as fun as the other side.
I'm so gonna stand up and tap you on the shoulder and make you move back over here. It'll be like the video where all we did was dance back and forth.
Okay, I have a question. That thing that you do when you're in a car and you stop at a stop, can you say that, or is that somehow derogatory?
I don't know. That's what we always called it.
Well, I know it's what we always called it.
I never thought of it as derogatory.
We have to be worried about those kind of things in 2021.
That's true.
We're all woke.
That's true. We do.
Whether I want to be or not.
I
forgot what
don't know what your files are. I can't help you anymore. The 8th Immortal from Source Point Press.
I need 6 hands and 12 files to do this job, apparently.
This is a Turl, another Turl cover.
Oh, I like that. That's a fun cover.
Yeah. And then this is the variant cover for the 8th Immortal. And it is by Bifulco?
Bifulco U2. Yeah, or Bifulco.
And then the Era of Great Wonders. This is number 2 of a 6-issue miniseries from Source Point. All right, so Fantastic Four number 28. You have a regular cover.
Regular cover by Mark Brooks.
And you have a Cassara Marvel vs. Alien cover.
It's an homage to the original Fantastic Four number 1 cover.
Is it?
Oh, sorry. The way she said that, I thought there was
Wake
more.
it up.
I thought there was more.
So then we have Firefly. This is number 25 for Firefly for Boom. And if you at all like the Firefly or Serenity, any of that, you need to be reading Firefly. And we will give you $2 off.
Wow, we are generous.
Of our Firefly. First, the regular cover, this cover A.
There wasn't an open order variant, was there?
Yes, the Henderson variant. And then there is I love this. This is really fun. You know how I am about not all plain white sketch variants. Well, we have the sand sketch variant. And we have the sky sketch variant.
That is kind of fun.
I am so psyched for this. I totally need to get my artist cousin to do a Where's Fluffy?
That'd be cool.
Firefly. That would be sweet.
Should these not go over there?
If they sell, they sell. If they don't sell, then I will get my artist.
I got more than one, didn't I? It's been a long time.
I don't think you did. Not of the blanks. So this is the Firefly. Let's see, I forgot to look. 1 in 25? Yes. And it is Mirka Andolfo, who I am in love with Mirka Andolfo's art. I just think she does a really great job. So we have 25 copies of the book because I want that.
But if anyone else wants to buy it out from under her, I love you.
That'll be okay because there's a virgin. One per store, thank you variant for the Mirka Andolfo.
I dare swear you to buy both of them out from under her. I just don't want to be here when you do it. It's going to be bloody.
And continuing on the whole Firefly, number 25, this is Celebration, a new era for Joss Whedon's Firefly with a special collector's pack featuring an exclusive Firefly number 25 variant cover by Jengun Yeon. This pack also includes the following: Firefly number 25 main cover by Bengal, variant cover by Eric Henderson, Sand sketch cover, and Sky sketch cover. It's my man.
And again, Yoon from the Betty Page cover a little while ago does great art, does great stuff. I'd have rather he done one of the girls on the ship. Just saying, I mean, maybe all the girls women watching this.
I'm not allowed to have a truly cover by Yoon.
I guess you are. Okay.
I mean, he's fully dressed, which could have gotten a little.
So you'd rather he'd been in the itty bitty teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini?
Well,
that'd be kind of interesting.
It could have at least been coming out of the side room. All right, so we are moving on. Future State. This week we have Aquaman.
Aquaman number 1, main cover by the artist, and cover B by the other artist. It's even on the it's on the invoice. It tells you clearly. So I'm just saying.
You are welcome to come help me receive books and write the artist names on the back of. Do you know how long it takes
you want to be able to read it?
To do the artist names?
Batman, Superman.
I didn't remember to do them on any of the future states. I can tell you that right now.
That's fine. And Batman, Superman variant. Oh, yeah, I'm putting books in a different direction.
I don't know what you're doing. Dark Detective?
It's anarchy over here.
I was putting them upside down so that they would be in alphabetical order when we finish.
I put that, and that looks like a book, so I started putting more things that direction. This side of the video, just chaos.
Dark Detective is number 2. Also features a Red Hood story. And there's the variant. She's not looking very happy.
No, he's not. He wasn't looking very happy in the variant for number 1 either.
No, he wasn't. Legion of Superheroes.
Finally. Been waiting for this one.
I just, I wanted to put that out there, but aren't the Legion of Superheroes already future state?
Well, they're already in the future.
Aren't they already the future?
They can go further in the future.
Didn't they go back in time and grab?
Yes, but
and then bring him forward and screw up his past?
They could still go further in the future.
Ay, ay, ay. Suicide Squad! And I'm a little confused by who the Suicide Squad is. Have we decided that they are now enemies of the state? Is vigilantism so much of a crime that they put bombs in their heads?
I mean, if the way Justice League #1 ended, I mean, it could be down the road from that. After the good guys eventually prevail, maybe. Did you read Justice League #1? Oh, I can't really say too much then. I don't want to give any spoilers. So, anyways, it could be that, maybe. I don't know. But have a backup, not a backup, a backup, Black Adam story.
And I like the variant very much.
That is fun.
And then Superman versus Imperious Lex.
That's a Derek Chu video. Derek Chu variant. She used to write some of them down.
I like that. I had to look up who it was.
So that is Imperious Lex, the main cover. And this is Superman versus Imperious Lex, the variant.
All right, so now we have, finally, seems like it's been forever, but this is Joker Harley Criminal Sanity #7.
That was the end of each.
Of 8. There's one more of these to come someday in the future, but this is the Francesco Mattina cover. She's
super hot.
And this is the...
You get sort of an idea of it without the glare, although still not as good as it should be. Super hot cover. That's super glary.
Miko Suyan?
Suyan is my best guess.
Variant cover.
Also a very fun cover. I'm looking forward to finishing this series.
Kaiju Score, #3, from Aftershock Comics.
Chaos over here. I'm telling you, chaos.
What is the deal? So we have one King in Black this week. One actual King in Black, and I know we had several tie-ins. Namor, #3 of 3. So this finishes off the Namor mini micro series.
King in Black, Namor, micro series.
And there's the variant. We have The Last God, Book 1 of the Felspire Chronicles, Chapter 12. And that art is by, I don't know.
I believe this is the last book in the first series of...
I think you are incorrect. I think it's, well, maybe you're right. I don't know.
Pretty sure it's the last book in the first series.
I tried to write it on there if it was of something. So this is the Alex Ross cover for Marvel #4 of 6.
This book was so important that Diamond sent it to us in a box all by itself.
Mm-hmm.
Just this book. Not this singular book. We got more than one copy of it, but not enough copies to warrant an entire box, I assure you. But that is a really fun Cable Deadpool.
That actually is Cable.
Yeah, no, I know. Cover. I was trying to see who else of the New Mutants were there. I don't know if that's supposed to be Rain. If that's supposed to be Rain, then I guess that it is, because I mean that's Shatterstar, obviously. But I'm not sure if that's Rain or not. Maybe it is a New Mutants cover.
So then Mega Man Fully Charged, #6. This is #6 of 6. So this is the end of the Mega Man Fully Charged series. And this is by Infante.
How will we ever go on without any more Mega Man?
I actually thought it was really cute. I enjoyed it.
Okay.
Monstrous by
like
Takeda.
Magog, Modoc fans out there.
My Little Pony. This is by Cusisto.
Sure.
And the variant is by Brianna Garcia. Very cute. Nailbiter Returns. Sorry, I didn't write down the artist. Got sloppy in the middle of the alphabet there. Necromorphous number 4.
From Mad Caves. No, sorry, from Behemoth.
Behemoth Comics. Yeah.
Behemoth Comics.
Then we have Eric Klaus did the A cover for Ninjas and Robots. It's from Keen Spot.
Why can't I read them all?
And then Scott variant. And then we have the Janie Jones. I can't read my own handwriting, sorry. And then the Kaiko.
That's what it looks like.
1 in 10 variant.
1 in 5.
1 in 5, sorry, 1 in 5 variant.
She looks very aggro.
It's very creepy. Why can't you take them all?
Because that one had to go up there, and these all go somewhere else. And they're in the wrong order now, so I have to search them.
Name Nomen Omen. This is number 11.
Number 11 for Nomen Omen.
It has an artist name on it.
Carnegie Hall.
It's just Carnegie. And this one is by Andolfo.
Yeah, I guess it does kind of look like a Merca Andolfo cover.
Next, Black Label for this week is The Other History of the DC Universe, number 2.
I haven't had a chance to read it yet, or number 1 for that matter, but I've heard from some folks who have read number 2 from other retailers, and apparently number 2 is really good. It's got former Teen Titans on it, so I will definitely be reading it. Yes, that is Mal Duncan, and why don't I remember her name all of a sudden? Bumblebee. Anyway. I guess because Mal never really had a good code
Post
name.
Americana.
Hornblower. Not
Number
a great
2.
name for a superhero.
Hornblower.
Yep, that's what it's called for a while. It was the 60s.
Did he blow a horn?
Early 70s.
Is that all he did, was make a horn noise?
They weren't
You
really
recall
sure.
at the start of the video I said I don't know anything about comics.
They weren't really
Horn
sure.
blower?
They weren't really sure what to do with him. Let's just put it that way.
What did he do? What is his superpower?
Literally, and I'm going to be honest here, folks, and this is not, if you say it's not PC, I'm not saying anything good or bad about the fact, but when you create characters that are diverse just because they're diverse, not because they have a point of being otherwise, you don't really get good characters. Hence, Hornblower. Because he's black. And it was the early 70s, somewhere in there. I don't remember exactly.
Character.
Pretty much, yeah.
So they didn't think it out very well.
If you looked at the roster of the Teen Titans, even like the kid who came from Atlantis was white. You know, the chick who was born from gods was white. You know, obviously all the human ones were white. So yeah,
Starfire's orange.
That's the new Teen Titans. This is the Teen Titans.
Okay.
Yes. So they needed something that wasn't white.
I know nothing about comics.
Yeah. So Starfire was orange, and Cyborg is black, and Gar Beastling is green. So yeah, they had their colors covered there. But the original Teen Titans were not so good on the multiple color thing. But he's a Teen Titan, so I love Mal anyway. But just never thought the name Hornblower was.
Red Sonja. 23.
J. Lee cover. I enjoy these J. Lee covers.
Red Sonja 23 variant cover by Linsner. And a Red Sonja Linsner sketch variant, 1 in 20. Actually, I like that. Okay, so then Rick and Morty.
Okay, not the Linsner. I don't know if she actually put that on the label. That's the Lee cover, black and white. Yeah, it even says the Lee right there.
Oh, okay, I can't read.
I was thinking when I put that down, that artwork wasn't the same. Some people. Next.
Excuse me?
Love you much.
You sure?
No. Moderately tolerable.
I was going to say, I thought you moderately tolerate me. Look, this is the Lee cover for Rick and Morty Presents.
Not the same Lee by any stretch,
Deathstalkers.
if you can't tell.
And it's from Oni Press, and this is a one shot, I'm assuming, because they're all number ones. but this is the Huang, Huang variant cover.
Not a sound effect. Is my soda?
Can't drink on camera.
I
It's very
can.
rude.
Don't walk.
Retail presents Southside Serpents one shot. This is the first cover, and then they're by Ortiz, and they're both by Ortiz. Excuse me. This is the regular cover, and then the other one is the Boss variant by Ortiz.
If you are at all into the Archie comics, there is a seriously awesome store exclusive variant for this that looks like Ghost Rider #1 homage cover. Super cool. Reach out to the store that did it to see if maybe they would be inclined to share.
Sacred Six.
They didn't reply, so
Number
apparently
6.
not.
Perillo main cover, and the Oho FOC variant cover.
Oh-ho!
Then we have Shang-Chi. This is Shang-Chi #5 of 5. So this finishes off Shang-Chi. And this is the Marin's Toe regular cover.
Like 2 words?
Scotty Young.
Wait, is Marin's toe 2 words? Like he drew it with his toe? A guy named Marin?
T-O. Toe. And then Suello, Marvel vs. Aliens. Yes, Shang-Chi is taking on 5, 6, I don't know how many aliens.
Whole cluster of aliens. You know what? He may be a bad butt karate dude, but I don't think he's going to make that one.
He's got the power of the dragon. So then we have a new book from Scout Comics. This is part of our delivery that we just got in from Scout, direct from them. And this is a nonstop, right? I'm gonna call it, yeah, nonstop. So the first book is a single issue, and then it will all come out as a trade. So you can get your sample of Shepherd, Apocatasis, Apocastasis.
Yeah, Apocastasis.
Apocastasis.
The Shepherd, Apocastasis. That's a really wicked cover.
It's hard. Anyway, and so then there's the variant cover.
This is the web store exclusive.
Oh yeah, that's the 1 in 10. That's the 1 in 10.
This is?
No, this is.
This is, yes. And this is the 1 in 10 David Mack cover. It's a lot of fun. I like the use of the negative space to make where he is. That is a lot. I love David Mack.
And dun, 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 dun! Ladies and gentlemen, my book of the week, the book that I have read because I had to right away because I have to know what's going to happen, and I still need to know what's going to happen, and I can't wait for the next one to come out.
Oh, I'm like, did you read it? You said you read it.
No, it's really good.
Anyways,
and
that is
I
something
need
that's
to
killing
know
the
what's
children.
going to happen next.
Number 14.
It's really good. It's really good. It's really good. And this is the 1 in 25, which is smoking. Okay. Sorry, I like that book a lot.
Loudly.
Spawn. Matina regular cover. Capullo and McFarlane variant cover.
Capullo and McFarlane. Capullo
Then this
and
is
McFarlane.
the Carlo Barberi revolver variant, which I don't see a revolver, so I'm not exactly sure why it's called the revolver variant, but that's what they called it. And this is
that is a long tooth.
Capullo and McFarlane black and white.
That's a 1 in 5 variant that the computer doesn't like, so it's going to pulse. There. Anyway.
And then we have the Capullo raw pencil sketch 1 in 50.
Which is a really nice cover.
And again,
the camera definitely does not like black and whites. I wonder if it's too much white is what freaks it out or what. Anyway, really, really fun cover.
Amazing Spider-Man. Regular cover. And the Yoon cover. Star Wars Smuggler's Run, number 2.
Wars Adventures, Smuggler's Run, number 2.
Sorry, start with that. Then we have Star Wars Bounty Hunters, Mattia DeLulis,
Wow.
and then Chris Spruce did the variant.
I would say easy for you to say, but it really wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
Remember Bounty Hunters was the Star Wars book of the...
I love you.
I love you too. Why are you
No,
saying
you're supposed to say, I know.
Oh. What? That got something to do with the scene that they're showing?
Yes, it's the greatest moment scene.
Okay, so this is...
Okay, I know you haven't seen Harry Potter, but you have seen Star Wars.
Yeah, I've seen Star Wars. I've got no idea.
I love you. I know.
In which movie? The third of the originals?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got nothing. I mean, contextually, I couldn't see where else it could have come in, but yeah, I got nothing. Wouldn't have known that if you got... Yeah, I got nothing.
Actually, it's the second one. It's right before it gets frozen in carbonite, isn't it?
I have no idea.
Isn't it? Help me out, guys.
It's
like right before he gets frozen in carbonite. He says, I love you. She says, I know.
Could be. He's getting dragged off. Well, they're both getting dragged off. So, I mean,
Or he's... No, she says, I don't know. Now I don't remember. Now I gotta watch the movies. We gotta go watch Star Wars. Star Wars High Republic.
Number 1, second
printing.
We are already sold out on these, just FYI. There is a third printing coming out if you just want to read the story. We are trying to get some more of the second printings, though, because they're going bat poopy.
Antonio Fusi, Stargazer, number 5 from Mad Cave Studios.
Did you say bad ordinary?
No, Fusi. Same. Strange Adventures, DC Black Label, Amazing Science Fiction, number 8 of a 12-issue maxi series.
Did we only get that cover?
Yep.
Something is amiss. I have to investigate.
Strange Academy. Humberto Ramos did the regular cover. Art Adams did the character variant spotlight. And Alfona did this variant. This is the start of a new storyline, kind of. Spoilers. Number 6 ended with death. And in case you were wondering, Doctor Strange is not happy about it.
I wonder why he was all crying.
Yeah. So
Didn't get caught up.
now we are going to limit the number of graves on campus, is what it says. How can Doctor Strange limit the number of graves on campus?
I don't know, but I think trying to keep the amount of deaths on a high school campus is probably a good thing. I don't know. Are these still ours?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I didn't know we were getting that book.
Uh-huh.
Okay. He writes it. He doesn't draw anything in it.
It is absolutely my favorite Marvel book at the moment.
I thought you were going to say your favorite comic. I was going to call you a liar.
Marvel.
I'll give you that.
Sword, number 2. Of which it's the King of Black tie-in, so I'm somewhat confused.
King of Black tie-in? How do you know that? It doesn't say, it has that down here, I guess. But it doesn't say it anywhere. Oh, no.
It doesn't, but
I assure
it is
you.
King in Black.
I assure you I didn't, but we'll have to look into that also.
Sympathy for No Devils. No Devils. We have Sympathy for No Devils, number 4 from Aftershock. Tarna, the last Tarki. How do you say this? Tarakian? We debated this when number 1 came out. This is number 2.
And we're not going to debate it again. So
I
just
still
go
know
with
how to say
Tarna, number 2, which actually came out on time. Very impressive. Very surprising.
John Carpenter's Tales of Science Fiction Vortex 2.0. This finishes that mini-series. Okay, so that brings us to TKO. And we are part of a new program, something or other. You want to explain how TKO works? Because I'm not really sure I understand it, except that I know we have these really fun little books.
TKO has been around for a little while.
TKO shorts.
They are not available through Diamond. They are only available direct from
things.
themselves. And they've just started doing...
Night Train.
It's all graphic novels.
Seeds of Eden.
But they've just started doing these short stories, which are these are the first 3. Seeds of Eden is a sci-fi story. That sounds kind of interesting. can't see that it says Night Train. There we go, Night Train. Night Train is a horror story that I'm really looking forward to reading. And, excuse me, The Father of All Things, also a horror story. And you'll see more from TKO when we get into the graphic novel section.
Touching Evil number 12. Definitely horror.
Creepy cover.
It is. Unkindness of Raven. The regular cover is by Dan Panosian, and the variant cover is by Khalida?
Khalida is how I've always said, but yeah. I really enjoyed number 1 of this, and I really can't wait to finish reading it.
It's good.
Are you?
It's good. I'm enjoying the Unkindness of Ravens, yes.
And this is number 5 of 4, so I'm hoping that means that they've continued it.
It did so well they decided not to end it. Yes, I liked how it said number 5 of 4.
I don't know if it's the fact it may only have been stretched an issue. I don't know, but I'm hoping that means like they did with Something Is Killing the Children. No, what they did with Once and Future. They've decided to make it ongoing.
Unsacred. This is number 3 of volume 2, and the regular cover is Momoko.
Very nice.
And then the variant is Angelina Sketch by Mirka Andolfo, which we're going to cover up very quickly, because the third cover is the bathtub variant.
What is naughty in that?
If you look in her bathing suit.
Oh,
it's not a bathing suit.
Oh.
It is lingerie. And then the Andolfo piggyback variant, which I think is really fun. And then the 1 in 10 Andolfo virgin of the bathtub variant.
As fun as that is.
She's had a kid. She's not a virgin.
As fun as that is, I really wish they were still doing the foil or whatever they did on the first series of 1 in 10.
The foils were sweet. So we have another Momoko cover. This is Usagi.
Oh, you are right.
Usagi Yojimbo Wanderer's Road.
Apparently, I don't recognize nipples upside down. I didn't see it at all. It's like...
They look totally different upside down, honey.
I'm just saying. I did not see those on there anywhere. All I saw was, the hash mark. What?
Just talk.
Anyway, Usagi Yojimbo, Wanderer's Road, with another Momoko cover. Peach Momoko cover. I did not mean to kill her.
Vampirella.
This is the
Dark Powers by Jaylee.
Jaylee main cover for Vampirella Dark Powers number 2.
Lisner.
Very, very fun.
Jonathan Lau.
Also a fun
Then
cover.
we have the Federici Zombie variant, which is a 1 in 10. And we have the Federici Zombie Black and White, which is a 1 in 15. And then we have the 1 in 15 cosplay Black and White, which is fun. I like that one.
But wait, we're not done.
We have the Lau Black and White 1 in 15. We have the Linsner Black and White 1 in 20. And then we have the Federici Zombie Virgin 1 in 25. The Lau Virgin 1 in 25. So there you go.
Plenty of Vampirella superpowers for everybody.
Villainous by Mad Cave Studios is number 4.
Maybe the last issue, I'm not sure.
And then I'm excited about this one. I want to try this one out. This is from Source Point. This is a new number 1. Warcorns Combat Unicorns for Hire.
I'm very curious. Very, very curious.
Another totally awesome book, which, by the way, Boom Studios. In case you were wondering, Boom Studios is knocking it out of the park. This is We Only Find Them When They're Dead, number 5. And I can't wait. I haven't read this one yet, but it's high on my list. It's probably going to be my first thing to read tonight. And there's the variant cover, which is really cool. Look on the back. I'm not sure who.
That is a Tony Infante cover.
Infante. And then we have the black bag because it is an Alex Garner spoiler variant cover.
Interesting.
And the Felici 1 in 10, which I really like. Also.
Oh, what? You say ours?
Werewolf by Night, number 4 of 4. So this finishes off Werewolf by Night.
Main cover.
And the variant cover.
Super, really nice, fun, super cool variant cover. By Gist or Gist, depending on how you say the G.
Witcher, Fading Memories, the number 3 of the 4-issue miniseries. And then we get to the X-Men's. The X-Men's. So we have Wolverine number 9. Sold! Sorry, if I had the opportunity to buy Wolverine's claws, I think I might.
I wonder if you can retract them.
Silva,
or since they're not
Marvels
attached,
versus Alien cover. And there are those claws again. You have to make that sound when you say it too.
S-N-I-K-T.
Whatever. Ryan Brown, 1 in 25 variant.
Us?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
And then move down for it. Yeah, so that's 125. Then we go to
I think that's the final 125.
X-Men. And this is a Laniel Francis YU Storm cover, which is really smoking. I like that Storm a lot.
That is very
and
fun.
then the Daughterman Marvel versus Alien.
Cyclops probably should look up.
Excalibur Mahad Asrar did the regular cover for Excalibur. And Rod Reese did the regular cover for New Mutants. So there's our X-Men for the week. But then we have...
And if you notice, this is ties back to the Deadpool cover. According to something I read online, the Deadpool cover is an homage to a rap album. The rap album itself was an homage to the artwork that this is an homage to. Anyway, just saying. I don't know that for a fact. That's what I read. But they are both sitting on threads. Spawn and her. Not Spawn. Deadpool. Spawn was sitting on a throne too. Christian, neither here nor there.
Christian Ward did the Exo Man of War cover, number 4.
Thought we were this much done and I wasn't going to babble at some point.
And this is AWA's Upshot, Year 0, number 3. Year 0, Volume 2, number 3.
Alrighty then. Somebody has had a heck of a time in that Walmart.
Can't say Walmart. You don't know this Walmart.
I'm going to guess.
Got smiley faces, but you can't say that. Anyway, so comic shop news out this week. The Marvels is the feature on the cover, and there you go. Some inner art from Marvels. Also out this week, previews. So you should have Marvel previews in your folder if you are due a Marvel preview from us.
We got Venom 200, obviously Legacy numbering, and we've got Black Panther number 25.
What's on the back of previews?
Oh.
We have 2 covers for previews as well.
So the back of previews is
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
For Earth, there are the Avengers. For everywhere else, there's Guardians of the Galaxy.
Doesn't say it anywhere, but I'm betting it's a new number 1 rebooting type sort of situation. Groot looks aggro as heck back here, though.
Oh, Groot.
Yeah.
And the Herculing dude is on there now.
Hulkling, yeah.
Is he now part of it?
Apparently he is. I guess maybe that's the dude he married.
All right, so we've now reached the graphic novel section of our video, and to kick us off, we have TKO. We have several books from TKO this week.
So, like I said, TKO's been out for a little while. We hadn't done anything with them, but they made us an offer we couldn't refuse. So, or our heads would be swimming with fishes, or Horse heads. Anyway. So seven
What?
really bad Godfather references.
Okay. I haven't seen The Godfather.
I haven't either. That's why they're really bad. The seven deadly sins.
Wow, we are so pathetic.
They are oversized. You can tell by the fact that they don't fit in our tray. Good, sturdy 1999 graphic novels. All of them sound interesting. Some of them are by people I've never heard of, like this one, and others are by folks I have heard of. So.
This one is Steal Smart, Right or Wrong. Chicago, South Side. For 50 years, the women of the Banks family have been the most successful thieves in the city by following one simple rule. Get in, get away, get paid, never get greedy. That's like 4 rules, but whatever. One simple rule for the Banks.
What a really long rule.
It's 4 sentences. That makes it 4 rules.
Jordy Belair is doing the art, and Lean Doyle is one of the writers. We're with both of them.
Alphabetically, Dark Knight's Metal comes next, which is obviously not a TKO book, but it's here. We do, however, have The Eve of Extinction.
A sci-fi TKO book.
And then when an occult artifact is stolen by dashing criminal mastermind, the fearsome Dr. Fang, San Francisco cop Nayland Kelly and treasure hunter Alice LaCroix travel to China to recover the item and bring Fang to justice in the fearsome Dr. Fang.
Love the cover. Lovely retro 40s crime movie feel about it.
When Down and Out Eddie stumbles upon the body of a murdered teenager runaway, he vows to bring her killers to justice. His investigation brings him into the darkest truths of his beachside town, where he finds he may be the only one who cares enough to solve this murder. Venice Beach, California. Sun, surf, sex, money, murder.
Everyone's
Good night,
5
Paradise.
favorite things.
Your palm tree is on fire.
I see that. Yes, I miss palm trees.
Loves palm trees. Again, not TKO, but falls here in the alphabet. It Eats What Feeds It from Scout Comics.
Scout.
But we go right back to Lonesome Days, Savage Nights. All Stu Manning ever wanted was to protect his city, but a terrible incident on his first patrol as a rookie cop left him disgraced and barely clinging to sanity. Now, Stu is on the streets again as a private detective with one hell of a trick up his sleeve and a monster under his skin. Lonesome Days, Savage Nights.
Really cool.
And, in keeping with the whole monster zombie thing, we have Night of the Living Dead. And a second version of the cover, Night of the Living Dead. And they almost feel like they're supposed to be children's books, but I'm not thinking that Night of the Living Dead is a children's book.
No, they are horror movies retold in a children's book way. So, yeah, they're kind of weird, but give you an idea.
It looks like a picture book horror movie.
Yep.
It's really weird.
Exactly. They're called gory books.
Instead of a story book, I got it now.
Gory books.
Yeah, I know it's called gory books, but I didn't get the whole
Gotcha.
gory story. Drugs, vampires, punk rock. No heroin.
The first issue of this sold out super fast from and went to 3 reprints from SourcePoint. This collects the entire thing.
Another TKO. 6. Ah!
Okay. Continue.
6 Days to Live. A lifetime to make up for. The Pull. Here's a box.
You think it's clean now? Does it really help?
Now you can pick them up off the floor. There's a box. While he's working on that, I will tell you about The Purple Oblivion, which is from Behemoth Comics. And there are 2 covers. Dr. Kowalski and his disciples from the form the Holy Leech cult with the sole mission to reach the purple oblivion. It is through this journey that they will reach eternity in the new flesh. To go beyond space-time, it will be necessary to feed the leech with its host's fear and pain. This very fear and pain they will cultivate from shock and torture sessions of video violence. From the creators of The Gatherer, Heavy Metal Drummer, and The Flint's Firstborns comes the original graphic novel of terror inspired by the legendary works of David Cronenberg, Brian Hunsna, and Stuart Gordon. Enter the Oblivion today.
Okay. Sounds trippy.
All right, and then we go back to 3 more TKOs that we have for you. Welcome to Red Fork. Ex-con Noah McGlade returns to his coal mining hometown to find it blighted by opiate abuse and economic decline. But there's something even darker draining the very life from this town. And as Noah digs deeper, he unearths a dormant horror that threatens to consume what little he has left to live for. Red Fork. Nazi-occupied Russia, 1942. Fight hard. Shoot straight. Don't let them take you alive. In the second terrible winter of the siege of Leningrad, 7 women snipers find themselves caught up in the struggle against the German invaders. Their deadliest shot is Sarah, whose inner demons may yet prove her undoing. But with the enemy to their front and the agents of the Soviet state lurking in the shadows, how long can any of the squad survive the terrifying maelstrom of war? Sarah.
This is by Garth Ennis. Steve Epting. This is one of the first wave of TKO books. They've had 3 waves of trades, I think 4 in each wave.
Welcome to the USS Montgomery. When a separatist attack kills every adult on board a colony ship in deep space, it's up to Valerie, the onboard AI, to help the ship's children survive. But as they are pursued by dangerous forces, can Valerie become more than what she was programmed to be? A savior to these children? Sentient.
By Jeff Lemire. Sweet Tooth from DC. Black Hammer from Dark Horse. A whole bunch of other stuff from Marvel and DC as well.
From Scholastic Graphics, we have from Five Nights at Freddy's, The Twisted Ones. In manga, we have Grim Reaper and 4 Girlfriends. We have Sasaki and Miyano. That time I got reincarnated as a slime, Trinity in Tempest #2. The vampire and his, that is said pleasant, not pheasant, right? His pleasant companions. I started to say his pheasant companions, and yes. I was like, wait, what?
He keeps company with birds.
Yeah, you know, pheasants taste really good.
He's a vampire, so he's a bat. So.
Witch Hat Altier, #7. This is a really good, lots of good reviews for Witch Hat. Amazing Adventure. Then we get to the children's books now. Okay, we're hopping over to the Amazing Adventures of the DC Super Pets Coast City Carnival Chaos.
With a Green Lantern pet and I'm not even sure what that would be.
And then we have Avatar: The Last Bender. This is Toph's Beefong's Metal pet. Bending Academy. So we're gonna go learn how to metal bend with Toph. Star Wars: The Clone Wars Battle Tales. And then we have the Magical History Tour, where we're going to go visit the Great Pyramid or the Great Wall of China. Why is that making the camera?
All I can figure is the white.
And at the very end of our books for today, we have Heavy Metal Magazine number 303. So that's going to do it for us, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you all later. Sorry it went long. Had a whole bunch of TKO stuff. Only 9 minutes over an hour, though. So anyway, bye.
Stop rambling.
By YouTube. By Facebook, actually, not YouTube. By Facebook. Oh, you know what? I stopped recording before I stopped. Okay, let's stop streaming. Not by everybody.
Wow. You have to go turn off the other thing, too.
Uh-oh. Failed to connect? That better not be a real thing. No, turning it off here turns it off on YouTube.
It didn't before. It's still recording.
My video ended. You could get Facebook into the mix. Oh, Facebook.
Maybe.
Facebook. Oh.
Thinking about it.
Yes, I said